Brian Satterfield's term as mayor of Galion will be unlike that of any mayor we've had before. In addition to the usual challenges of governance, Galion is facing a new problem that is bigger than all of the others combined. It all ties back to 2016, when politics all across the country was suddenly redefined by the presidential campaigns of Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders. Outsider candidates who became mega popular with American voters who were deeply unsatisfied with politics as usual. Trump and Sanders were both outspoken critics who used social media to expose the fact that the deepest political divisions in this country were not actually between Republicans and Democrats, but an extremely unpopular political establishment and the actual people themselves. Whether you love or hate Donald Trump now, he represents a major disruption to the traditional political dynamics of the country. Now, 10 years later, it is clear that this disruption is not limited to Washington, D.C., but has spread to every corner of America. Trump's success has created a new kind of politics and new kinds of politicians right here in Crawford County. We need look no further than Bucyrus, where local politics were upended by Kurt Fankhauser. Fankhauser was years ahead of his competition in using social media to expose the deep concern and anger that many Bucyrus residents felt towards politics as usual. By giving a voice to the frustration, he was able to secure several terms on city council and even council presidency, promising greater transparency and accountability. Much like Donald Trump, Fankhauser's style brought conflict to the forefront of Bucyrus. But without a strong, unifying presence, the conflict never stopped, and city council became an endless procession of accusations, lawsuits, and Facebook fights. While Galion has avoided such political dysfunction for now, the cracks are beginning to show themselves. Political discourse in Galion is already deeply divided. You might get one sense of things from a city council meeting, but popular Facebook groups like Galion City Watch and Talk About Galion 2.0 tell a different story.
Lawfully Sweets is Galion's new source for freeze-dried candy. The freeze-dry process gives a crispy, crunchy twist to all of your favorite candy brands. Ordering is so simple. Follow Lawfully Sweets on Facebook, look through the menu, and just send them a message with your order. Sweet treats like you've never experienced before. Sold and owned right here in Galion.
As the power of social media and now AI continues to grow, and Americans, including the people of Galion, become more and more unhappy with politics as usual, it is only a matter of time before these divisions become too big to ignore. We've all watched as political division has engulfed the country, bringing chaos into major cities and dividing friends and families against one another. As the new political realities and new technologies become the basis of reorganization across America, towns like Galion and Bucyrus will either make major adjustments or be swept deeper into division and dysfunction. This is the issue that will define Mayor Satterfield and the future of Galion, not electricity bills and water upgrades. Those are important issues, and we will be covering them here at the Galion Charter, but they are ultimately details. Galion's future and all of the details within will be defined by our response to two big questions. Question number one, can we bridge the growing political divide, not between Democrats and Republicans, between the established order and the people who no longer feel they are being served by it? Can we listen to each other long enough that we all remember what we have in common, our home, and our shared desire to make it greater for our children? Question number two, are we capable of facing the new realities, political, economic, technological, and making bold changes to discard the things that are no longer working for us and to prove to the next generation that we will do whatever it takes to make them proud?